There is something here where you are holding on to something that is not good for you. You're saying you're happy in it. You're saying that you are happy with it. You still have this fascination with it. And I still want to keep going with it. That kind of thing. Libra, welcome to your May 2023 reading. I'm going to start off here with the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck here to get the overarching energies for your reading for the month of May. Show me Libra, please. Show me Libra. What do they need to hear for May 2023, please? What's going on? What's going on for May 2023 for Libra? Okay. Show me Libra, what's going on? We've got the Merlin and the Horse. Okay. So the Merlin, it's number 1 in this deck. It's just like the Magician in Tarot. Because I always call, the Magician in Tarot like a Merlin type energy. Where basically it's somebody that takes the energy that's out there and directs it to where they want it to go. The Fool energy is the power giver, right? Because the Fool is the one that gives the power to go forward, but it's not really good with direction. This guy directs it, both in Tarot and in this deck. As you can see, it says alchemy, justice, and balance. So that is true. Alchemy, justice, and balance. Doing the right thing and also balancing all the different concepts of what's going on. So he's the one that builds all the stuff and makes sure it's not all over the place. That kind of thing. Kind of like the Fool energy is all over the place. It's very immature is the way I'm looking for it. It's like raw energy, and he takes that energy and processes it. Okay. Now we've got the Horse here as well, accepting help from another and delegating authority. I also see with this card, working like a horse, like a workhorse. I also think of that one song that's by Imagine Dragons, Whatever It Takes. And there's a part in the song where it talks about whip me like a racehorse, that way. And the visualization that pops in my head when I hear that is like, I imagine being on that horse and just taking off as fast as I freaking can, because this is, like the wind, right? Fast as you can, working as hard as you can, and just using everything you've got to go as fast as you can. I guess that's where that's going for you, because I'm not really sensing this whole accepting help from another. Maybe there is, but I'm not really sensing that. I feel like you're embodying the horse. It's like a workhorse or a racehorse, Let's see what's going on. Show me Libra, please. This is my Tarot of Atlantis deck. I call it my no bullshit deck because it gives you no bullshit. Gives you the truth. Enough truth. Enough truth to hurt your feelings. So we want the truth, right? That's what this channel is about. We like truth. Let's do it. Show me Libra, please. Show me Libra from May. What's going on? What's happening for Libra? What's happening for Libra, please? Okay. Mix this a little bit. Okay. Foundation of the reading is 9 of Cups. Your own personal self-satisfaction. Your own personal self-satisfaction at this point. So, this is happiness. This is something that, you pursue towards. If it's in the center of your reading, you're probably aiming towards it. You're aiming for it. This does give indication of like singular type happiness energy versus the 10 of Cups, which is like usually with others. So show me the challenge here. King of Swords. To me, this says mental battles. Mental battles. mental trash talk. Could be trash talk from somebody else even. Like meanness. Meanness is what's coming through here. I'm not going to go too hard on this base part of the reading. We're going to focus a lot more on the clarifications because those are going to be where a lot of the details are. So show me what's on Libra's mind. We've got the Knight of Cups. It's like you want to express some vulnerability, but that King of Swords is getting in your way. The Knight of Cups is the most vulnerable knight in the deck. He's willing to wear his heart on his sleeve, right? Well, most vulnerable knight in the deck, and he is happy to sing the praises of whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Sing the praises and show how much he cares for something. So, honestly, like, you know, my daughter's a Libra, and she's so much like this. She is so affectionate, so loving, that kind of thing. You've got that in your mind here. Affection and lovingness. But what's in the way is King of Swords. It could be like a self-doubt, inability to make a decision on something. Show me what's in Libra's gut. We've got Ace of Swords. You've got a realization in here. Or a truth. In regards to something. What's the realization? What's the realization? We'll see. Show me what's in the past. We've got Temperance. Temperance in the past shows either balance in the past, or it's talking about like healing of a situation in the past. I'm not too clear on which one it is at this point. Let's see what the rest of the reading looks like. What's the upcoming energies? We've got the Page of Cups. Okay. Now, I'm not too sure if you were actually downgrading from like a Knight of Cups, because that's what's in your head right here, right? That's what's in your head, Knight of Cups, down to a Page of Cups. But this Page of Cups actually could be signifying some sort of minor communication in regards to something. Could also show just your heart opening. Your heart opening in regards to whatever this is. King of Swords is your logical side. It could be your sword side, you know, because Libra with her Lady Justice sword, right? Your sword side could be kicking in and you're cutting things out just because, you know. But now what's happened is you may consider opening up your heart regarding something. It's like you wanted to, but you were having issues like allowing yourself to do it. Show me what's surrounding Libra here. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so that's 2 aces so far. So we've got the Ace of Swords in your gut, some sort of realization, some sort of truth, some sort of revelation, you know, that kind of thing. But with the Ace of Pentacles surrounding you, you're very grounded and kind of focused on like the hard evidence of stuff right here in front of you. You don't want hypothetical what ifs. That's what this feels like. You don't want hypothetical what ifs. You want the real deal. That's what it feels like. What's the unseen factor here? We've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant. The first thing that came through, and nothing else can really seem to come through for some awful reason, is that somebody's married, and you don't see it. You don't know it. I don't want to think that, so I'm like fighting it. But, you know, if that's yours, then it's yours. So we'll find out with clarifications exactly what's not seen here. Because the Hierophant does signify like your higher self. You know, what you allow yourself to do. Could have to do with that King of Swords in the challenge position where basically you're not allowing yourself to do it. And you don't see that you are not allowing yourself to do it. It could be that too. Clarifications will tell us. Show me the hopes and fears. We've got 5 of Wands. Being concerned about either 1, the effort that it's going to take to accomplish this, or 2, straight up fights with somebody, right? Straight up fights or conflicts or anything like that. I also just heard you want them to make the effort. This is somebody making effort towards something. So, you know what? Maybe there's somebody you're looking at and you want them to make the effort towards you. Not just you, not from your side. Okay. What's the outcome? 7 of Swords. Not a great outcome. Not a great outcome. Indicates denial. Denial or some sort of what I keep hearing is disinformation. Disinformation or misinformation or withholding of information is what I'm hearing here. See, and that's withholding of information. And then like here in the hidden part is the Hierophant, and what I had thought about somebody being married and you don't see it. That would still remain. You don't see it. 7 of Swords. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. I need to know more here. I'm like, what is this? All right, show me this 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups, please. Ooh. Okay, we've got 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, you're fighting towards something. What is this? What is it? What is this? So there's something that you're very comfortable with, Queen of Pentacles. Something you're very comfortable with and that you really want to hold on to. That you have a hard time like stepping outside of the zone on this. But it's not really a good thing for you, 5 of Swords. It's not really a good thing for you. It kind of causes a bit of stress and everything. And you know it's not that healthy. You're comfortable with it and you're unwilling to let it. I think you're unwilling to let it go because you're comfortable with it. Interesting. Okay, so the nine of Cups here can also present as a false happiness, okay? And when it first came out, just the single card by itself, what came into my mind, because I always listen to what comes into my mind first, immediately without me even thinking about it. And this one said false happiness. I had no other cards around it showing me that that may not be the case. There is something here where you are holding on to something that is not good for you. You're saying you're happy in it. You're saying that you are happy with it. You still have this fascination with it. And I still want to keep going with it. That kind of thing. And when I was shuffling these, little bitty cards, I was looking at the image on this, and I see a dude with 2 girls on each arm, with a girl on each arm. Okay? See a dude with a girl on each arm, and and I had gotten the feeling, and now these are topics I don't really like to bring up, because even though it's very real that this stuff occurs, I don't like it. I don't like to see people being dishonest. 7 of Swords. I don't like to see people being dishonest about situations to my people watching this. I hate that. And the thing is that I don't like being the messenger on that, because then you're just like, how dare you say that stuff to me? That kind of thing. I don't want to be that. But I tend to be that anyways. I tend to be that person. So what I'm seeing here is there is somebody here who has an extra person and you don't know about it. Or maybe you do know about it. Maybe you're suspiciously aware of it, right? or you have suspicions, or something's going on deep down inside underneath, and you're trying to open your heart to it. Trying to open your heart to it. And so you're trying to, but the reason is because you want to hold on to this person who has another person. You want to hold on to them because it's a habit, and it's something that you just don't want to let go of, despite the fact that it hurts you. 5 of Swords. Okay, show me this King of Swords. What's this? I don't like readings like that. I really don't. But the thing is that if you can work your way out of it, fantastic. I hope that the reading gives you the strength to move forward, as far as like rather than stay in that energy, which is just torture, you know. Show me King of Swords, please. What's this for the challenge? King of Swords. Father figure issues. There it is. Okay. Father figure issues. What's this? Tell me more. We've got Queen of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Okay. What else about this King of Swords? Because this is the challenge position, right? We've got the Knight of Swords. A father that was no longer around, that took off. Is that what happened? Father that took off, and you didn't have any love from a father figure. Oh, okay. Don't usually see the King of Swords as a father figure, but this is somebody who's extreme and harsh, or you see them as that way. They may not actually be that way, but that's how you saw them as a child or something. What else? What else, please? Tell me more. 6 of Wands. There were ego issues. He was only in it for himself. Okay, gotcha. So we've got the Queen of Cups reversed, the Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Wands in the challenge position, clarifying the King of Swords, okay? So King of Swords himself has to do with a father figure. Some sort of father figure, male figure in your life that affected you. This Knight of Swords implies that this person either took off or wasn't around very much. Like was briefly in and out of your life. Briefly. Very briefly. And there was no real actual love, connection here as far as Queen of Cups. Maybe you had a mother figure who was really upset by this. That could also be it too. Mother figure who's really upset by this. Thing is that the impression that you had from your father figure, of whoever that is, gender, whatever, however that works for you, I don't care. But this father figure was only in it for themselves with this 6 of Wands. That 6 of Wands is very self-focused, in a bad way when it's in the challenge position. So how that relates to your current situation, assuming that you are pursuing someone of masculine feelings, masculine type behaviors or whatever, this person is portraying that for you. And you're seeking love from that person. Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. You're trying to keep that love. You're trying to not replay what happened as a child, because for some reason your brain, your emotions have pinpointed this person to be just like your father figure from your past. This one got deep on me, Libra. I'm like, whoa, let's go head first into the shadow work. Okay. That's why you're holding on to them. That's what's happening here. And that's what's holding you back from letting go. So show me, show me this Knight of Cups here. What's on Libra's mind? Oh, goodness. Ace of Cups. This 10 of Cups matters too. Okay. This don't matter. This don't matter. So we got Ace of Cups. We've got the 10 of Cups reversed here. What else? What else? Page of Pentacles. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Cups in your mind. You're like, I want to I'm holding myself out there and holding myself as available for whatever this person is that I'm holding on to. Why? Because I want to start a good, solid relationship with them. With this Ace of Cups, this Ten of Pentacles reversed has like a deeper meaning to me. I think it relates more to how your past view of your life. You're like, I'd love to have another person. Maybe you have children. I don't know. There's nothing in here saying this. But maybe you have children and you're like, I just want a father for my children. Ten of Pentacles reversed. I don't have that. Kind of like that. And you're like, this person's the one person that could potentially do that for me. Page of Pentacles, let's give this a solid try. Let's give this a solid try. I just want to see how it's going to work out. That kind of thing. Just because maybe you grew up in a situation where there was no, male figure in the home, right? No male figure in the home. You're like, no, we need to have a male figure here for my children, or something like that. Or it's just, some sort of societal thing where you believe that you have to have that. It is good to have the balance of male and female, masculine and feminine, right? There is a good, that is wise and is statistically proven that is good for you. Good for families and stuff like that. So I can understand why you would go for that, but your focus on it has to do with your past. Ace of Wands. What's that? Focus on it. Oh, it's the fire behind it. Okay, gotcha. Okay. What's the Ace of Swords here in Libra's gut here? The truth. Show me the Ace of Swords here. This one got deep. Boy, you guys did deep on me last time, too. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords. Hanged Man. What else? The Fool and the Ace of Swords again. Okay. This is the journey right here. Okay, so this is the journey for you, Libra, of you realizing that you're, I'm going to say daddy issues, okay? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to do. But your daddy issues are, it's the realization that your daddy issues are in the way, that you've got stuff hanging out in your heart from when you were being raised. We've got Three of Swords, Hanged Man, Ace of Swords again, and the Fool. And because you're having these realizations here, and this stuff is just continuously harassing you with that Three of Swords, and so it's like, here's that pain right here. Here's that thing, that false belief that's in your head that you have to do something with daddy. You need love from daddy, that kind of thing, right? We all have these issues. I'm not trying to judge you, okay? We all have these problems. We all do. That's what this life is about. Every single one of us comes in here, and in the first 20 years of our life, maybe a little bit more than that, first 20 years of our life, we go through shit while our brain is developing. And because it's while our brain is developing, it gets implanted deep down within inside us. But then you get older, you hit 30, you get past your Saturn return, and now suddenly you're just like, God, I got all this shit. How do I get rid of this? We all do it, okay? We all have daddy issues, we all have mommy issues, we all have, issues with kids from school, we have issues with the church, whatever. So the thing is that I'm not trying to say you have daddy issues and you're lesser than. Please don't think that, okay? Please don't think that. We all have it. We all have it. We all get through it. And what's amazing about people is that it's not the struggle that you go through that makes you special. It's how you stand up from it. It's not the struggle. Everybody else struggles just as much as you do. But how you stand up from that struggle is your own. And it's special. It's amazing. So this is what you're doing, is you're getting ready to stand up. Okay. I always liken it to somebody who's like sitting in 2 feet of water. They're sitting down in 2 feet of water. So the water's up to like here or something like that. And you're like, oh, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. All you have to do is stand up. and then you're out of it. That's what I like about this stuff. The tools are here. We just have to remember how to do it. That's it. Okay, back to the topic. So 3 of Swords, this is the daddy issues, right? This is the stuff that's hanging out in your head in regards to needing this person. This is why you are holding on to this person so hard. Something in your brain is telling you, I need to keep this person because of my daddy issues from my past. Whatever those are for you, because everybody, it's going to be different. I've been stuck on these with this Hanged Man for a long time. I've been stuck on them. And maybe you've been seeing this consistently throughout your life as far as that stuff. Especially if you stand back from it and you look at it, look to your past, and you're like, oh God, the last 5 relationships were like that. That's when you know that there's something deep down within that you need to take a look at, because the universe will consistently show it to you over and over and over again until you figure it out. Until you investigate those old feelings, until you investigate those old issues with daddy or mommy or whoever you're doing it for this time. And once you investigate it and you take a real good look at it and understand where you are, where you were, and where they were, and what actually is the truth, what's the reality of the situation. Once that happens, the universe goes, okay, they figured it out. It's such a relieving feeling. It really is. And so you've been holding on to this. This is the realization here. And you're feeling with this Fool right here, you're feeling kind of silly about it. You're feeling kind of silly about consistently doing this. That's what your gut is saying. Something in your gut is telling you, why are you holding on to this? But then your mind's like, yes, I need to hold on to this. I need to do this. So it's one of those really conflicted. I'm talking to a conflicted Libra here, or somebody with major Libra placements. Conflicted. You want to stay, but you want to go at the same time. Yeah. You want to stay, but you want to go at the same time. And you're doing some work. Yeah, workhorse, you know. The Merlin. You're grabbing that energy and changing it to where you want to go. Okay, excuse me, show me the Temperance for the passing energies. Temperance. What's the Temperance, please? Oh, you've been avoiding them. Okay. Temperance is also pulling away from something too. Your Temperance, it's just being patient and stopping, you know. What else? Tell me about Temperance. 2 of Wands. Thinking that stuff is far away from you, right? What else? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, separate. Yeah, you thought that you could avoid things. Okay. Keep going. Thank you. King of Wands. You thought it was done. Oh. Okay. So you thought that in the past, you thought that these issues were gone. You hadn't thought about them for a long time. And so, like, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, King of Wands here. I mean, the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles shows your separateness, or your sense of separateness from these daddy issues. Thing is that old issues are very complex, especially like self-worth things. Extremely complex. You will consistently be triggered by this stuff for a long time. But you were feeling really good about, you're like, yeah, I've resolved it. Everything's fantastic. Everything's great. And you made the decision to step out because you had resolved your issues. Most likely you had been through some therapy is what I'm feeling. I think you've been through some therapy and you thought that it was addressed. And you know what? Probably a lot of it was. Probably a lot of it was. But there's still going to be little pieces that come up for you all the time. With little memories and stuff. Anyway, so this person's re-triggering all that stuff again. But what's cool is because of that old therapy that you've gone through, or whatever type of therapy you've been through, you've got the realization that it's coming up again. You're seeing it. Oh, I love that. I love that you're seeing it. Because seeing it's the hard part. Okay? Seeing it's the hard part. Standing back and going, why am I doing this? Oh. You got to be 100% honest with yourself. And the Libra I'm talking to is being honest with themselves. Or at least your gut is. Your gut knows deep down inside, but your brain's like, but I just want somebody to love me. Kind of one of those things with the Knight of Cups. Show me the Page of Cups here. This Page of Cups could be a downgrade from the Knight of Cups. You could be slowing down on this. Show me the Page of Cups here. What's this? Because of the realization. You could be slowing down on it. Show me. Show me Page of Cups, please. Here we go. We've got the Two of Swords. You're slowing down. Show me. What else? Whoa. Come on. Whee! That one flipped nicely. We've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, blocking it. Totally blocking it. Good. What else is going on? Page of Cups. What's this? One more. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is your higher self. Remember how I mentioned that with the unseen factors? You weren't seeing your higher self here. You weren't seeing it. And now what's happening is that in the upcoming energies here, we have the Page of Cups. You are downgrading. We've got Two of Swords, Knight of Cups here. Two of Swords. You are blocking that Knight of Cups within you. You're blocking it. You may be blocking that dude too. Dude, girl, whatever. You're blocking them. You're like, whoop. I know what that is. So this may be a case of, this is what I call the universe's "are you sure" effect. Are you sure you learned your lesson effect? A lot of times when you've learned a lesson, or you feel like you've learned a lesson, especially in the past here, Temperance, right? You may have felt like you learned the lesson. You're like, yeah, I'm having a good time here. This comes up, a new thing comes up to trigger the exact same stuff that you're claiming that you learned, okay? You're claiming that you learned it. Now the thing is that right here is it's going to present it to you and go, are you sure you learned? Or do we need to do this again? Right here with this Page of Cups blocking out the Knight of Cups, you learned your lesson and you're showing the universe that you learned your lesson. Hierophant, your higher self. You are seeing your higher self. You understand it. Oh, I love it. So this unseen factors is only for the current state right now. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing what's in your gut. Potentially after this, if this really applies for you. Look at that Nine of Cups. Potentially after watching this reading, if this is resonating for you, maybe you'll see it. You know what I mean? And then my job is done. That's all I care about. Just see it. Just see it. That's all I care about. And that way then you can address it. And I'll tell you how to address it, that kind of stuff. But this is a Libra that is seeing it, it looks like. This is a Libra that's seeing it. These can also be, I'm going to say, warning or what could happen if I do it this way type of readings. So if you see it in the future, right? If you see it in the future, this is how it's going to turn out. I think this Seven of Swords for the outcome, that's interesting to me. It's interesting to me. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. What did I say about that earlier? I said you wanted something solid. You wanted something solid. None of this, like, Knight of Cups crap. Show me this Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me the Ace of Pentacles surrounding Libra. Look at that, Ace of Cups. You want a solid cup, not one with holes in it. What else? Empress. Yes, you deserve it. Because you know you deserve this. You know you deserve it. You know this. What else? Temperance and Judgment. Because you've decided, okay, this is wonderful. You are really focused on like a healthy relationship here. We've got Judgment, Temperance, the Empress, and Ace of Cups. Big cards for the energy surrounding you. This is I'm talking to a Libra who's learned a big lesson here. You've learned a big lesson. This is the universe. This situation is the universe saying, have you learned your lesson? And this is your opportunity to show it. Show that you have learned. And so because Ace of Pentacles, you want something super stable. Super stable, that isn't full of bullshit, and that you can hold in your hands, essentially. What? Cups. Ace of Cups. Full heart. New start. Why? Because I deserve it. I'm balanced Empress. And then we've got Judgment and Temperance that came out first. Or together, excuse me. They came out together. This is action on that healing that you have completed. You are actively taking action on that healing that you have completed in the past. You know, you guys like thrill me sometimes. You've given me some readings where I'm just like, oh, I love it. Love it. Show me the unseen. Okay. 6 Pentacles. Not all these. For Hierophant, show me Hierophant. Interesting. King of Swords. Oh, 3 of Cups reversed, huh? I like how they're reiterating what it is you're not seeing, as far as like the King of Swords here. So we've got the King of Swords here again. We talk about balance here. You're not seeing balance. It's unbalanced to you. And or balance, like give and take in a relationship, that kind of thing, because you didn't have that in the past, right? And we have 3 of Cups. There's actually no real like heart happiness here. 3 of Cups is like, you know, happiness, celebration, coming together and just being, you know, joyful. It's a lack of that, and you're not seeing that there is a lack of that. You're not seeing it, and it's because of the daddy issues. Okay. This is why I love tarot. Oh, I love tarot for this reason. Show me 5 of Wands. Hopes and fears. 5 of Wands. You're hoping that your work was successful. You're hoping your effort has not gone wasted. Show me. We've got 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and 3 of Swords. Yeah. You're really hoping that it has not gone wasted and just been a waste of time. Carrying all that stuff around. And you're hoping that you're not carrying it still. Which, honestly, I don't think you are. I think you are. You can see through it. You just have to choose to. And so, if you're not ready, you're not ready. But, what's this 7 of Swords here? What's the 7 of Swords? The World. You're rejecting them. Yeah. This is where you're just like, no, I'm not doing this. 8 of Pentacles. I've done the work. What else? I've done too much work to keep dealing with this shit. Ah! Okay. Getting sassy on me. Okay. I kind of like it. Okay. So, let's back all this stuff up here. I'm not going to show them all because it doesn't really matter. So we've got the World. Oh, so remember, 7 of Swords is the outcome. This is flat out rejection and like denial. You're like, nope, not doing that. End of the cycle here. The World. That end, done. End and done. And what came out after that was the 8 of Pentacles. I've done too much work to take this. And what am I refusing to take? The Devil. My old attachments, my old inner, false beliefs that were holding me back. I have walked away from those. 8 of Cups. I have walked away from those. I am no longer going to stress myself out here with this 9 of Swords. I'm no longer going to stay awake at night for some fucking Page of Cups. I'm not doing that. I like sassy. That's pretty cool. Getting sassy with me. I love it. This is good. This is good. Show me this. Messages from Spirit is calling my name here. Let's see what we've got here. What's the message for Libra? This is wonderful. I like this. It got deep on me though. It got deep on you. I don't mind the deep stuff. The thing is that YouTube people don't usually like deep. But I love the deep stuff. It's good. Let's see. So here we go. Isn't this is effective. It says, how do you see yourself in this situation? Self-awareness can help you gain a new perspective. Like, wow, that's kind of like what this whole thing's been about, right? That's what this whole thing's been about. Libra, I'm proud of you. This is good. If you can take it, you know, if you're ready for this change, take it and run with it. You're living this life for you, not for them. And you know what? The thing is that yes, you have old memories, and you're aware of this. You have old memories. They're no longer old painful memories because it seems like you've done the work. Old painful memories have been transformed into just old memories. You don't need to relive them anymore. And the Libra I'm talking to knows this. You don't have to relive it. Nobody has ever said to me, no, at least as far as like with all my research and all my years of doing this and thinking about all this stuff, nobody has ever said what to do in regards to karmic debts, right? Some people are just like, I need to stay in this because it's my karmic debt to deal with this stuff. No, let me tell you something. It is not your karmic debt to just experience it. That's not karmic debt. Your karmic debt is to overcome it. When you overcome that karma is when the debt is paid. When you show them that you can stand up, the debt is paid. Not how many times you can go through the cycle. Then it doesn't matter if you go through the cycle 10 times, 30 times, I don't care. What matters is that one time that you, or two, because the universe is like, are you sure? Let's say 2 times. 2 times that you stand up and tell the universe, no, I am done. And then the universe is going to be like, all right, let's move on. Love it. Hope this helps, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I will see you next time.